Good morning, everybody. I think we're going to COLNE. But before we do, I was getting mocked online by a Tesla owner saying that you can't watch YouTube on a Polestar. Oh look, it's my video. And then there was AB's video next.
Hi everybody, welcome to Manchester on Saturday.
Whoa, what's going on? Oh, look at that.
Which is, you don't want any angry Russians coming along and...
No.
Please focus, camera, please focus.
You don't want any angry Russians coming, but the second reason I had to do this video, I'm just coming down Simonston Lane near Reed in Lancashire, and I switch off lane assist. All the other ones are all pretty standard. I've got collision avoidance standard, and this is the one I want to talk about. If you know Simonston Lane, it comes down the very sharp incline, and then it kind of goes up again. This mother effing Swedish Chinese built car, this fake Volvo, almost wiped me out today. It thought that the end of the incline on the road where it came up again was a collision in the middle of the road, and I had to fight the steering wheel, which wanted to shove me into a wall by the side of the road. Now, if you're a new driver, and where are we? And you can't drive without lane assist, driver support, all this shit, right? Late. There you go. You shouldn't be behind the wheel. Driving is an individual thing where the pilot, you, are solely responsible. If you try and make it into a community endeavor, you and the machine, you shouldn't be on the road. Hello, wing mirror. What are they? Fluorescent people coming up behind me. Welcome to COLNE, people. Welcome to COLNE. What is going on here? They're going the wrong way. The city centre's the other way, guys. Oh, well. So the first thing you get here in COLNE is a temporary traffic light. On a Sunday. Okay, I found free parking on the high street. Let's do this place. First little bit of excitement we have here is the ambulance parked outside a veterinary surgeon. Why not? Cobbles, cobbles, cobbles. So just to tell you a little bit about COLNE. COLNE, like Nelson, that I visited recently, and they did an article about me in the Lancashire Telegraph because of my not so kind words about Nelson, but I thought they were honest, and it's funny how they brought out a Labour councillor to go against the things I said. So, COLNE, it's, you know, it was a big thing. It was a big town, 25,000, 30,000 people about 100 years ago. Textiles was everything. They loved a good mill here in the northwest. And then slowly, over the last 100 years, this town has declined from about 30 to 35,000 down to 17,000. Just imagine the free properties. Just imagine the cheap housing ladder you can climb on here. And unlike Burnley or Blackburn, nearby, very nearby, loads of police around today. Wow, what's wrong with COLNE? Unlike Blackburn or Burnley, COLNE is still very white. It's 95.8% white, 2.5% Southeast Asian, and a few other things. There may be a black man in COLNE. We'll find him if there is, and we'll say hello. So how does it feel to be unique? Look at that. You slay that dragon, George. Go on, George. And speaking of Georges and Charleses and Dianas and Williams and... old King Charles has got a bit of the growth, a bit of the unwanted growth in the body. So we might have King William, thus restoring the Diana bloodline to the throne. Maybe that's the way it should be, who knows? We're just here looking at the front of the Methodist Church of St. John's of COLNE. Their pastor is Kristvin Edberg, sounds Scandi. Anyway, what can I say about this building except it's really ugly. It's shit. It's the opposite of good aesthetics. It's fecal matter. It's dog shit wrapped in cat shit. It's very busy through the centre of COLNE on a Sunday. 1 o'clock on a Sunday, I'm outside the town hall. And what are they saying? Granny's Kitchen is open for business. I think COLNE should advertise itself as a cheap property place. Here, 1894. COLNE Town Hall. It was designed. Let me get the lighting right. Architect from... oh, it's designed by the same guy that designed Manchester Town Hall. Look at that. Samuel Catlow opened it, he became the town's first mayor. And then Colne gained borough status on the 14th of Sept, 1895. And again, mixing a bit of the old sandstone, or is that limestone, with the Italian marble pillars, giving you that weird, almost posh, rural northwestern feel. We're looking at this lovely former bank building with some good decoration, very beautiful Victorian. You can see the money that was in Colne in the day. And what I love about Britain in the past, the one bank in town, it would be called Bank. Oh, where are you going? We're going to Bank. Look to Bank. Bank. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Fight. Check out this architectural strangeness here on New Market Street. It says the word Youth Theatre stage doors, and we're opposite the Hippodrome. But look at that sloping building down there. Very nice. One edge of the Hippodrome. It says licensed to sell by retail ale, porter, wine, spirits, and tobacco. Oh, tobacco. I'll tell you something funny. In Holland, where I was recently, Holland, good old Netherlands, the land of the nethers, there will be people consuming all sorts of things in coffee shops. And then if you put your tobacco packet on the table, the staff will say, no, put your tobacco away. The government might raid here and we'll get a fine if they see your tobacco. And then you look at the next table and there's some massive Jamaican guy with 7 ounces of the finest haze. And you're like, okay. Very steep downhill. I don't think my camera's going to do it justice, but you can see the sloping effect continues on the block of houses further down. So we passed the bank, there's a housing charity or something. Together Housing. And funnily enough, electric charging points. The slow ones, eh? Slow ones, BP Pulse My Anus. And here's their Weatherspoons. We filmed Lady Ethanol getting herself in trouble at the Weatherspoons in Piccadilly Gardens. Here's the Colne version. Now what architectural style would that be? Neoclassical sandstone modernism. See that? That's St. Bartholomew's Church here in Colne. It was built in 1112. Whoa, slow down, Charlie. It was built in 1122, rebuilt in 1515, saved from collapse again in 1815, north aisle rebuilt and interior refurnished 1889. And they show some community stuff in there, but if it was built in 1122 but then rebuilt in 1515, how old is it really? Is it almost 1,000 or is it only 500 years old? There appears to be some sort of charity event here in the church behind me, so I'm going to do one zoom in and then we'll go. Ooh! We're going to go. So, one thing I hadn't seen until I moved to the northwest of England was people's gravestones used as paving slabs. It's like, oh, in loving memory of John and Barbara, but here, just walk all over them. Walk on by. And there's some young people. You know, when you look at old graves, they're all very young. For example, look at that. Aged 2 years. Jesus Christ. Modern medicine has stopped a lot of this infant mortality, hasn't it? But anyway, what do you guys think? Walking on people's graves. Here's an old one. 1674. Look at that. It's 102 years old than our Yankee Doodle American cousins. How does that make you feel, Americans? Look at that. What have we got? April. Oh, here. Oh, God. Poor thing. Someone died in April 1810, aged 5 years old. What was his name? It was John. But he was... No, Thomas. Not John Thomas. Thomas, son of... I don't know. Hi.
Do you do reviews of places on YouTube? Have you been to Nelson?
Yeah,
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, it's funny, I just mentioned the Nelson review. Hey! Thank you. You read it, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll do a good one about Colne. Yeah. See you later. I had the camera ready there. I thought I was going to get told off for filming the gravestones, but the ladies were like, are you that YouTuber? Anyway, you heard it, and the answer is yes, I am. Everyone's staring at me. It's that kind of town. Although not for negative reasons. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the Diocese of Blackburn, Church of England. You got to spit on that idea. Built on heresy and divorce. Oh, follow the church actually started by Jesus Christ himself. And it's not the Church of England. British viewers are like, yeah, whatever. American viewers are like, oh my God, that's so authentic, that European history and original architecture. Well there, Bradley, how about Ivegate? It was an ancient lane, meaning road to the water. It led to the church well. They had the clock tower on it, but then they took it off in 1875. And let's have a look up. In fact, now let's first of all, we'll film the little Vauxhall going into the hole. Go on. Oh, it's a Peugeot. Oh. Anyway, there you go. They've tried putting a bit of modern architecture here, maybe from the 60s, and it looks fecally as well. They have the small Japanese yellow demon for sale. Alright, it's called Blood, Sweat and Tattoos. How unhygienic. Might as well name it Piss, Shit and Leaking Pus Tattoos. Facing back down the road to the town hall. Hey mate, do you mind keeping your horse separate from the other horses? Your horse is making all the horses uncomfortable. Do you mind putting them down there? Why? What's wrong with my horse? Here's an interior decoration place, furniture, all sorts of fancy, and it's called Live Like the Boy. That sounds like a song by Everything But the Girl. Clifford Smith and Buchanan. I'll always like the name Buchanan. Here we go, some authentic men. Real men at the Market Street Tavern, traditional. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
How you doing, Peter?
Very good. I'm just doing a video about Colne. Are you from Colne?
Yeah.
Is it alright if I ask you some questions on camera? You look like an affable, kind gentleman. So, have you lived here a long time?
I've been here all my life,
Yep.
and it's the best place
Yep.
in this world. You can wish to meet nice people,
Yep.
good-hearted people,
Yep.
and good Christian people.
Oh, that's fantastic. I saw the demographics here. It's a
Yes.
very Christian town. There's not much of
very
the
much so.
modern diversity of other places. Very.
Right, look old-fashioned,
Yes.
because we are.
Yeah.
And there's good and bad in all. I know there's good and bad in all,
Yeah.
and we adopt people, and people who don't like us, they can go away.
Exactly. Well, I've been in the town 10 minutes and I'm finding it a very good-looking town, and you're both very friendly. Would you like to say a few words, sir? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Would you like to say a few words, sir, about Colne?
Yeah.
Speak up nice and loud.
The Romans were here.
Yep.
Colonial. We're on top hills there. That church was built by Normans.
Really?
1066.
Wow.
They invaded it, yeah.
That really old church, the St. Bartholomew's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you must go down there.
If you look where Hawksway is,
Yeah.
look to the right hand side,
Yeah.
grave's still there, 1066.
Thank you very much.
It used to be, this used to be stables when it was
Oh, this pub you're in now?
this pub.
Yeah.
The Lord Ronald used to be stables.
It's the oldest, highest point in country.
It goes.
Well, this is the highest point in Colne.
Where that's
Oh yeah, we're at the top of the hill, aren't we? Look at that. Check this out, guys. It's stables, former stables.
633.
Anyway, I hope your wife knows that you're in a stable condition.
I wondered, well, she passed away 2 years ago, never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good man. No worries.
That's an edit, mate. That's an edit.
Thank you. Well, guys, I want to say thank you very much.
Please have a look at St. Boniface Church.
Oh, I've been in. I've had a look. Yeah. I've had a look.
Yeah. Pleased to meet you, mate.
Thank you very much. Name's Charlie. All the best.
Charlie, all the best, mate.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Where
See
you
you.
from, Charlie?
Well, I think having a beer at 1 o'clock in the afternoon certainly helps you enjoy Colne. Whereas I, sober as a nun, sober as a Muslim judge, sentencing some terrorism glorifiers to nothing. That's how sober I am. Just check this out, guys. We're back in the 1970s. It's the nice big Colne market, and it's a weekend. You'd expect it to be bustling, but I could hear a pin drop. I could hear a shrew fart right now. Anyone for the red line? Red line? They've even put a red line on it. Anyone? And very quickly we're in the shabbier end. Dixie chicken, halal fried chicken, Hayes Travel, YMCA, you got your Greggs. Serving shite to plebs since 1983. I eat at Greggs. I'm one of those plebs. Don't get triggered. Betfred, of course. Who's up for a gamble on the day of rest? Anyone? So my whole life I've been pronouncing Nisa wrong. I thought Nisa, it sounds like an Asian surname. Nisa, a corner shop specialist, has created a chain. But then I saw an advert for it on TV and it goes, Nisa, making a difference locally. It's nicer than the other shops. And I was like, oh my God, it's an on-purpose misspelling of the word nicer. When I was a kid, that dog would sell you Dulux paint. All right, mate, how you doing? I'll go for a A trustworthy white for my kitchen. Colne Library by Lancashire City Council. They didn't even try and make it fit in. And they've chopped down all the trees except that little sad little circle of trees over there. Well, thank you, ladies. So, can I ask you something just slightly off topic? So, a friend of mine's a barrister based down near Birmingham. And he's just received information that TV licensing officers, when they come to your door, are now going to be wearing body cameras to look into your house, which could be a breach of... The lady says that's terrible. So,
yeah, probably.
What do you think? Is it wrong for them to turn up and film inside your house?
I think so. Yeah, I don't agree with that. It's just not good at all.
Do you think there's a privacy issue?
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, they're looking to see what you've got in your home. How do you know what? You don't know what they might do.
And they might think it's their business, but do you think it's their business to film in your home?
I don't think it is.
No.
Myself personally, I know.
No. And what about you, madam? How would you feel if a TV?
Spying on people like that.
Say that again. Sorry about
what gives them the right to spy on people like that?
Exactly. Nice liberty-loving lady here. And how about you?
Pay my bills anyway. So.
Exactly. But let's say, for example, there was some mix-up at the council office and they thought you hadn't paid your council tax. Would you be happy with some council enforcer filming inside your house?
No.
Not really. No.
Not really.
I'd fight it.
No worries. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that. Now the next question: what's the best place in the world, and why is it Colne?
Colne is the best place because there's everything you could need. There's parish church, which is absolutely stunning. Yeah, and they're really nice. There's Wetherspoons, you can go.
I love a meal deal with a pint for $8.99.
And ice cream.
Yeah.
The library. The shops, the people.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though.
Great Colne.
Great some characters.
You're all a friendly bunch. I've filmed another gentleman at the pub, and you're all very nice and open and welcoming. So thank you very much. Name's Charlie Veitch. I'll show you my channel if you want to see it. One sec. Let me tell you guys a true story. So I was living... Wait a minute, is that a Polestar? Yes, it is. So I was living in Edinburgh with my brother, sharing a flat with my brother. Happy days. In Fountainbridge, near the Grass Market. And we were buying some pizza from Farm Foods. And this old transient gentleman, ethanol enthusiast, he started screaming at us, "You don't want to eat that, that's not real food. They'll never sell you real food in there." And we just started laughing, and I think he was probably right. I don't think it's real food that they sell in there. Now don't sue me, Farm Foods, it's a joke. I think this is a pub nightclub type thing, and I always like the kind of cheapo CCTV by wire that they have in these places. Here's looking at you, kid. This is the commercial bar on Skipton Road. And me being a clever guy, I'm assuming Skipton is that way. Skipton's in Yorkshire. We're in Lancashire. And that's where you get the War of the Roses from. The red rose of Lancashire versus the white rose of Yorkshire. War of the Roses for the English throne. Nothing to do with that Michael Douglas film from the 80s, War of the Roses. But that's where I first heard the term. Probably mobile phone, smartphone technology, 5G, 4G plus, 3G. They say 5G is dangerous, but you're an idiot if you take 5G on a night out. 5G will knock any man down, If it's your first time, start with a smaller quantity. Isn't that right, Mr. Jackdaw? Where are you? There you are. Anyway, another thing that caught my eye was the cage around the staircase. Does it make it more or less secure? It makes me, as an ignorant person walking around, think that there must be something really good up there. And I'm sure it's not just to stop people like me frying their balls. Only joking, you can't fry your balls from non-ionizing radiation. It doesn't ionize you, so relax. I hope. Here we see the modern Colne Health Centre, a National Health Service property services building. I'm surprised it's still called the National Health Service. These little suckers of the authority phallus can't wait to call it the National Health Authority. Do as you're told. This lovely modernist structure. Is it modern? It's trying. It's got a bit of arches in the window. It's trying. But it's the side of the Colne police station. Now, I'm surprised they need a police station here, but I have seen a lot of police officers and cars driving past. Something's going on. So I'm going to take a leaf out of one of my favourite YouTubers, Auditing Britain, and just do a little calm, little look around. No unauthorized vehicles beyond this point. I'm not a vehicle, but I don't want to... Oof, I like the decay and the rust. Yo, this is CV. I'm here at COLNE police station. God, is imitation the highest form of flattery? I was imitating Tu Apri. Becky, chill party. And now I'm imitating AB. Tu Apri. AB, what's down in here? This looks like some sort of under the police courtyard thing. Look at that, with the sunshine peeking through, peekaboo through those concrete slabs, and they do not look safe. Although I can see that they're all earthed properly. Good to know. The police station is directly behind me. I'm looking down Clayton Street, and again, if only my camera was three-dimensional so you can see how steep downhill it is. Wow. But anyway, surrounded by nice, green, pleasant hills everywhere you are in Lancashire. Here's looking at...
Police stations that are no longer manned anymore.
What?
We're taking photos at police stations that are no longer manned anymore.
I think I am, yeah. I think I'm guilty. I think I'm guilty as charged.
My daughter lost her phone last night.
Go on. Yeah.
I thought I woke up to see if it's been handed in.
Yeah. There's no police here, but there's police cars in the car park.
All sorts of things, yeah.
They don't want to help you.
Oh, on the phone.
What you should maybe say, I know you're a white man, but if you say that someone racially insulted you, there'd be 10 officers.
10 officers here. You know it.
I know it, mate. Well, good luck. I hope you sort it out. Yeah. Cheers, man. See it. Just chatting to the man, his daughter's mobile. Did I hear that right? I'm sure you guys heard that. Got stolen. He's trying to report it. Probably, who knows why? Insurance reasons? Or it's the right thing to do when there's no ossifers. There's no ossifers. It's unmanned. But there's 3 police cars around the side. So the joke was, he was like, "Are you filming an unmanned police station?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess I am." Anyway, enough of them. I'm going to take my woolly hat off. It's quite warm. It's about 13 degrees Celsius. And look what's next door. Fire and rescue. Everyone loves a fireman. But does everyone love a policeman? I wanted to show you all this mural here on the side of Parliament Street, just by the police station. It's an interesting style. Very interesting. But what I found most interesting about it was the words. It says, "We long endure, we shall overcome." And it's like she's revealing the cobblestones that were covered up by the horrible tarmacking in the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. And I have noticed that here in COLNE. In fact, I'll try and get one before we leave. Next to the youth theatre again, I want to show you the tarmac modernity and the cobblestone tradition. And the mural was talking about things like this, where the erosion of modernity, because it's weak, it has no foundations, reveals the strong, solid as stone, cobbles underneath. So, as they say, reject modernity, embrace tradition. Why, guys? Why? Probably because they were running, they had some budget left for the highways, and they thought, oh, well, we better use it up before the new fiscal year in April. Cover up the cobbles. People like, "Charlie, that's a quiet shot." Yeah, I'm inside the car now. There's so many big, glorious, classically beautiful buildings. Okay, almost beautiful classical buildings. And just goes to show the heyday is gone. COLNE needs to reinvent itself as a place for starter families, to start a business. All you need is an internet connection. You don't need to live in a big city anymore. And I reckon it can bounce back. It's visually appealing. It just needs to be residentially appealing. Daniel from the Black Belt Barrister channel has asked me to do a little piece, so that's why I asked the ladies about the... in fact, let me just see if I can make this a bit better. There we go. Anyway, so I was asking the ladies, so in Great Britain, there is this archaic thing called a television license. Americans joke that the British need a license to catch a fish. We need a license to tie our shoelaces. We need a license if we want to put our rubbish out on a different day. You need a license for everything, and we need a license to watch live television, not pre-recorded YouTube. Not live YouTube, but live broadcast television, in a nutshell. Now, they send officers round to check on you, and they turn up at the door and they knock. Are you watching live TV? And they used to have these vans with fake TV detection equipment on, with little wires on it to scare the plebs into paying the TV license, which is not an insignificant sum of money. Last time I checked, it's about £160. It's about $200 US to watch TV for a year. Anyway, so now the ossifers are coming around wearing body-worn cameras, audio, video equipment on their chests, just like police do. You know, body cams. They're wearing body cams. And this raises, obviously, some concern. Are they filming into your home? Do they need to let you know before they start filming? If you open your front door and behind you is your toddler in a nappy, or whatever, your wife in a lingerie, are you happy with that? Now, there are issues with privacy and stuff that I kind of play around with in public, which is why it's called the public. And I will never bow down to the tyranny of the stranger trying to demand why I'm filming or asking me to delete this or that. No stranger, no thank you. And so I'm going to leave it to Daniel from the Black Belt Barrister channel to go into the legal ins and outs of the potential issues around little troglodytes, little commissars of the new Soviet Britain ideology. Okay, I'm getting excited. It's TV licensing goons. The ins and outs of the TV licensing goons literally filming into your personal home. Now, I just want to remind my viewers, and I've used this before, not just with TV license or police or whoever, you know, people wanting something from you. The two magic words, and they are magic words. If you just calm, in fact, you can say 3 magic words because we're British. The 3 magic words are, sorry, not interested. And say there's the police want to speak to you about something that they think that they want to get information from you, about you, to stitch yourself up. Sorry, I'm not interested. Sorry, not interested. TV licensing goons. Hello? Ring the buzzer. Sorry, I'm not interested. What do you mean you're not interested? We're here from TV. Oh no, you didn't understand me, sir. I just said I'm not interested. I'm sorry, not interested. Unless you're someone's slave, or unless you've committed a crime that you have to answer for, you're an independent human being. You're a sovereign human being. Some say you're created in God's image. The categorical imperative by Immanuel Kant. We stopped naming men Immanuel for some reason. The categorical imperative from Immanuel Kant is you must treat human beings as ends in themselves, rather as means to another end. Very simple, a very basic idea. The individual is sovereign. So when you tell someone that's trying to get something from you that you're not interested, unless you're their slave, or unless you've been committing crimes, you can be not interested until the day you die. You're just not interested. My viewfinder disappeared there for a second. I was like, God damn it, but it didn't. So, subscribe to the Black Belt Barrister. If you're watching this on the Black Belt Barrister, subscribe to Charlie Veitch, which is me, your humble narrator. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.